Welcome back to the pleasure principle. I have a question for you. When your mind wanders during intimate moments, where does it go? Do you imagine a different setting, a different dynamic, or maybe a scenario you would never actually tell your partner? If so, take a deep breath. You are not strange. In fact, you are incredibly normal. Psychological studies show that nearly 97% of adults have vivid imaginations that do always match their real-life behavior. But because these thoughts are private, we often feel guilty about them. Today, we are unlocking the secret files. We are revealing the top 5 most common scenarios that 80% of people dream about. These are the thoughts everyone has, but nobody admits. Let's see if yours made the list. Coming in at number 5 is the risk scenario. This is the desire for spontaneity in semi-public or forbidden places. A car, a secluded beach, or a room where the door doesn't quite lock. Psychologically, this isn't about the location itself. It's about the adrenaline. The slight fear of being discovered releases dopamine and norepinephrine in the brain, which actually amplifies physical sensation. It transforms a routine moment into a high-stakes adventure. If you love this idea, you aren't wild, you're just an adrenaline seeker. Number 4 involves adding more players to the game. For many men, this is often the number 1 visual fantasy, driven by the idea of variety and abundance. For many women, this fantasy is often about being the absolute center of attention, the idea that one person isn't enough to handle your energy. It's important to note, fantasizing about a group dynamic doesn't mean you actually want to do it in real life. For most people, it remains a mental movie that is completely healthy. Number 3 is the desire to watch or to be watched. This is why mirrors are such a common tool in the bedroom for those who like to be seen. The turn-on comes from validation, seeing the visual proof that you are driving your partner crazy. For those who like to watch, it's about removing performance pressure. You get to witness the pleasure without the anxiety of having to perform. If you enjoy leaving the lights on or visual storytelling, you are tapping into this very common instinct. Number 2 is the big one, the dynamic of control. This is the fantasy of either taking total charge or surrendering completely. Here is a fascinating psychological fact. People with high-stress, high-power jobs often fantasize about letting go of control. Why? Because decision fatigue is real. If you are a boss all day, the most relaxing thing in the bedroom is to have someone else take the wheel, to be told what to do. It's a brain vacation combined with intense connection. It's not about weakness, it's about trust. And finally, the number 1 most common, yet most misunderstood theme. The fantasy of being swept away. This is the desire to be so irresistible that your partner simply cannot hold back. In this scenario, you don't have to initiate. You just have to receive. It removes all guilt and hesitation. The appeal here isn't about danger, it's about desire. It's the ultimate validation that you are wanted. It's the feeling of being overwhelmed by passion, where conscious thought shuts down and instinct takes over. So, did you recognize yourself in this list? Here is the bottom line. Your brain is your biggest asset in intimacy. Whatever plays on the movie screen of your mind is healthy and scientifically valid. You don't have to act on them to enjoy them. If you felt understood by this video, hit that subscribe button for the pleasure principle. We explore the science of connection every week. Which of these surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. See you next time.